Hey, what's going on, invaders? Welcome to 66-second reviews, providing you brief and wild, bizarre rock and roll albums whenever the damn hell we get around to it here at Zorch Radio. Today's 66-second review is a submission. They sent it to us with the address down in the description below. It is 2015 release from the Diggerz. It's their album entitled A Psycho's Tales, and it's put out on Crazy Love Records. Came out earlier this year. And if I had to categorize this album, I'd say this definitely is psychobilly music. Now, this one, when it shows up on the playlist at Zorch Radio, it's going to be next to such bands as Demani. It's going to be next to the Pitmen, or even Cold Blue Rebels, to give you a sample as to what it kind of sounds like. And I want to remind you, too, that today's episode of Zorch Radio's 66-second reviews is brought to you in part by realpunkradio.bigcartel.com, providing you the suavest shirts, patches, and gear from the premier independent online radio network. That's realpunkradio.bigcartel.com. Now, on this album here from these guys, there's 8 tracks on here, and I'm saying 8 because, yeah, there's 10, but the first track is an intro track, so I'm not going to count that, and the last track is a live one, and so I'm not going to count that either. And so out of the 8 tracks on there, 5 of those were inserted into rotation, which is rock solid if you ask me. And also, this one, I want to say, too, if you don't have this yet, you can go it by going to crazyloverecords.com to go pick up a copy. There's a long player version for your record player as well. So there's a black wax, and then there's a limited edition orange wax as well that you can pick up. And I think it's actually cheaper to ship that than the CD version for some reason from Crazy Love Records. So maybe go check that out. Get yourself a new vinyl record while you're at it. Something that's cool about this one is these guys, when they sent the album in, they sent this note, handwritten note, says, 266-second review / Zorch Radio. We are a psychobilly group from Germany. We just released our debut album and already saw some stuff from you on the internet. We liked it much, so here's our album. Would be awesome if you could do a review about it and maybe put it on the radio show. We hope you like it. Cheers and beers, the Diggerz. I do like it and want to say thanks. Those of you guys who are looking to submit albums, some people type up press sheets that are like a page or 2 pages long that say bands that you played with and all this junk like that. But to be honest, the best thing you can do when submitting albums, write a short handwritten note that says, hey, we know where we're sending this album to. That is the best thing that you can do when submitting albums. So Diggerz, thanks for that, and thanks for the album. If I didn't already have this one, I'd pay $12 out of my pocket to make sure I got a copy of the Diggerz Psycho's Tales. And if you need to hear a copy, if you need to hear a track from it, we're going to be playing a song this upcoming Thursday on Zorch Radio. That's during the Thursday Night Wrecking Pit on realpunkradio.com. So feel free to tune in next week from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific time. Catch a track off this one. And also, want to remind you, complete archive of 66-second reviews is available over at zorchradio.com/662nd reviews. Catch all of the album recommendations. My name's Jake Noose. I'm recommending the Diggerz with their album A Psycho's Tale, and I'm reminding you that nobody cares about your haircut.